If you're building a smart home, at some point in time, you're going to be asking yourself, should I be getting a smart lock? Hi everybody, it's Andy Barrar, aka Handy Andy, your DIY tech guy. And today we're doing a review for Best Buy's blog on the August Wi-Fi Smart Lock. And we're going to be combining this with the August Smart Keypad. So both these products together. Now this is the 4th generation of August's smart lock system, and this one doesn't require a bridge. Y'all had me there. So let's go ahead and start this review by beginning with the unboxing. Now, if you're like me, you really enjoy the experience of unboxing a new tech product, and the August Wi-Fi Smart Lock is no exception. It has everything you need for a DIY install. Inside the box, you're going to find, of course, the August Wi-Fi Smart Lock, the 4th generation version, without a bridge, again, I should mention, an optional faceplate, the door sense sensor, 2 CR2-123 batteries, lock adapters, and the mounting hardware. Now, the Smart Keypad comes with double-sided tape, some screws, and some anchors for you to mount it right by your door. So basically, with these two products, you have everything you need, minus the tools, to do this DIY install. Now that we've looked at the unboxing, let's go ahead and start with the install of the August Wi-Fi Smart Lock and Keypad. Now, if you're going to do this DIY install, one of the first things you want to do is prepare your deadbolt, because you're only replacing the thumb turn on the inside of your deadbolt. So on the exterior is going to look the exact same. You're using the same lock and key, which I think will appeal to a lot of people, but it's on the inside that you're going to be installing the August Wi-Fi Smart Lock. So after you take off your old thumb turn, you're going to want to keep those 2 machine screws, because you're going to use that for the mounting plate. And you put the screws into the mounting plate and basically fit that onto the bore hole. If in fact that the bore hole is bigger than the mounting plate, it does have a face plate that's optional that you can put on there to cover that bore hole. In my case, I didn't have to use it. From there, you're going to have to go and you'll see all the little adapters. You're going to want to find the right one that works with your existing deadbolt. And they're universal, so you should be able to find the right one. Once you put that in, you're ready for the install of the August Wi-Fi Smart Lock. And it's pretty simple. It just kind of goes right on, and then you have to use the screws to screw it in. One thing I have to mention, and this was something that I learned because I had a Gen 1 smart lock and I didn't have any success. And now I know why. It's because of the striker plate. When it was on the wall, it wasn't in perfectly. And back then when I first installed it, I didn't have the tools. But now I got this multi-tool. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that and make sure that striker plate is nice and flush on the door, because the deadbolt has to go in nice and smooth. Remember, there's batteries in this thing. It's turning. If it has any kind of issue or restrictions, it's going to drain the battery. So you want a nice smooth movement, and that is something you have to look out for before you do this install, and something I learned afterwards. So I had to go in there and draw it all out and cut that out, put it in, and then it started to work really smooth. After that, all the other rest of the install is basically on the app. It basically takes you through the steps. It's super easy, and it will get your smart lock up to your Wi-Fi network and connected so that everything is up and running. From there, the keypad, super easy to install. It has that double-sided template sticker that you can put on the exterior, and then you have your 2 screws that you could also put in to make sure that it doesn't move. From there, again, inside the app is where you're going to make that install, and it takes a couple of seconds, and then you can program your own PIN codes. You can even make PIN codes for other family members, and you can do all that within the app. In all, I think the install took about 10-15 minutes. I actually put it on the wrong way, the faceplate, because where I was doing it was really dark and I didn't see the up sign. So it took me maybe an extra couple more minutes, but it's a super easy DIY install. Well, now that we've looked at the install, let's basically end this off with some final thoughts about the pros and cons of the August Wi-Fi Smart Lock and Keypad. Now, I know a lot of people out there are probably like, do I really need a smart lock? I already have my key. But let me tell you, the thing I really like about the August Wi-Fi smart lock is that, again, you get to use your same existing keys. And this is something really important for anyone that's building a smart home. You might not have family members that want all this technology. So their behavior is not going to change. You want to open the door? Go ahead. Here's the key, honey. Put it in and you can come inside. However, you have more added ways to unlock your door, and it gives you some security because there's an activity feed as well. So you can see who's been coming in and out, which is great if you have like cleaners or people coming in to do like handyman work inside your home. So the one thing that really surprised me was the smart keypad. That by far is my favorite feature. I use it every day. In the morning, I like to go for a run. And I used to always have to carry my keys and it was kind of driving me nuts. Now with this keypad, I can just go boom, press the button, door locks. I can go for a run, come home, hit the keypad, and I can get inside. So I literally leave my keys inside. I don't have to take it with me. However, let's be real. We're talking about Wi-Fi. And I don't know about your home, but my Wi-Fi drops out all the time. I do have a lot of devices connected to my network and I do try to optimize it, but it still goes down. Now, what happens if you have a smart lock and the Wi-Fi is down or the power's out? What are you going to do? How are you going to get inside your house? This kind of, gives me that anxiety. But what I did, just me personally, to give me that peace of mind, is I have a key lock box on the side of my door. So in the event that I can't get the keypad to work or the Wi-Fi is gone and I can't log in on the app to unlock the door, I can still use this backup key. So for me, it was just that kind of a peace of mind because I'm getting so used to using the keypad now that I noticed that I'm probably not, going to use my keys very often anymore to get into the front door. Another thing I liked, and I didn't really mention this before, was the door sense. And this is just this little adapter that you put on the side of the door. And there's this feature for auto lock. So in the event that you forget to lock your door, and a lot of people get this anxiety, I know it happens. If you forget you lock your door, of course, in the app, you can see if it's locked or not. But this automatically locks the door because you don't even have to think, did I lock the door or not? If in the app, you can say after a minute or a minute and a half, if no one's locked the door and the door is still unlocked, it will manually turn it. I thought that was a really cool feature. I didn't think I would really like it, but once I saw it in action, I was like, damn, this thing is awesome. It's probably so good that I'm worried that I might not lock my door now because I'm like, the app will do it. It'll just, DoorSense will lock it up automatically. Probably a bad thing to get into, but it's working. But again, like I said, this is a Wi-Fi lock, which means you need to have good, reliable, consistent Wi-Fi. The app inside will tell you what your Wi-Fi signal is, but you got to worry just in case your Wi-Fi drops. However, that said, I'm loving this smart lock. The August Wi-Fi smart lock has really changed my life, especially that keypad. It's a game changer. In fact, I don't think you should get the lock without the keypad because that is an optional accessory. But I'm telling you, if you want a convenient way to get in and out, you want to be able to give people codes or virtual keys, this is the way to do it, my friends. This is actually really nice. I kind of regret not having it before. So if you're in the market for a smart lock, if you're building a smart home and you're on the fence, I'm telling you, get the keypad. It will change your life with the August Wi-Fi smart lock. Well, I hope you enjoyed this review of the August Wi-Fi smart lock and keypad. If you like this video, please smash that like button, leave a comment below, and subscribe to this channel. You can find more information about me at handyandymedia.com or just Google me. You'll find all the social. I tweet a lot and Instagram and all that, what have you. Well, that's all the time we have for today. So we'll see you again next time. Bye for now.